All right, gamers, we're back with CloverPit. I've been having a great time. Is it time to start using an extra card? Store will have only 3 charms instead of 4, but you begin with 2 free restocks. You only get 1 round, but you get 20. I already used that. Can't be done. For the rest of the run, whenever a deadline ends, if you have 6 or more charms equipped, discard 1 at random. You'll start with 6 lucky charm spaces, but you get a discount of 1. Some charms are banned for the run, but you'll see what they are. Phone abilities will trigger 1 more time, but whenever a deadline starts, the store will be empty. You know what? I'm gonna go simple mode. 3 charms instead of 4. But, it would be so much worse if they let you see what was under it, man. 3 charms instead of 4, but also you get 2 free restocks. How are we going to start here? It's an interesting idea to start. I do like the idea of plus 4 luck on the next spin. And then I kind of like the idea of 7s having the golden modifier just as like a lark. We're never going to need this button with the 1 charger we got up. Treasure, I'd love to get treasure having the golden modifier too. So here's the type of beast that I think I am. I think we want to go 3 spins so we get 2 tokens. And then I just think last spin, just to get myself in the right mindset in case we get Eye of Hamsa. Last spin, you press the button. And then we'll get, that's insanely huge. That's insanely huge. You get, I was just going to say, you get the charge right back because it charges once per round. Okay, so let's also get this one. Rise 7 by its base value every time 7 lucky charms trigger during 1 or more rounds. Yeah, that's gonna be a while before. It looks good, but it's gonna be a while before that comes to pass. I almost feel like we could do the same thing and farm up some tickets right now. Because like the main thing we need is just like 1 good roll. So you just do 3 rolls, get double the rewards, and then if your roll is giving you 3 lines of diamonds, you're not going to be mad about that, man. I guess I should start calling them spins instead of rolls, but you can see where the confusion lies, man. And we still got 1 more round. So we deposit basically all the way. All the way. And then, well, now I'm thinking about it. Wouldn't we rather just get 4 tickets right now instead of getting 2 tickets? Well, I guess with golden there's an argument, but yeah, I think we'd rather deposit right now. That makes more sense to me. Hang on, I just gotta. I knew this was gonna happen. I gotta pause for a second. I gotta respond to this. 1 moment, please. I'll be right back. All right, gamers, we've returned. How about another deadline? You meet a deadline, you're rewarded with another deadline. That's life, though, man. That's life. Grants 1 jackpot next round of the slot machine, then discard this charm. I do like that. I do like this as well, actually. But let's see what we got here. Lucky charms are discounted by 2 until the next restock. Diamonds appear more often. Bells appear more often. Probably too early to select the run. That being said, we're not really a diamond or a bell type of fella. Whereas we're 7s and maybe a treasure chest type of fella. So I think we go lucky charms discounted. And then we get 2 extra spins, which is pretty nice. And then green pepper seems fine. And then guaranteed jackpot. We can restock, but we won't have a discount anymore anyway, so. Oh, but we know what, we have space, we should. Lemons can have the token modifier. I do not care. Whenever you see 666, treasures, diamonds, and 7s are doubled till the end of the round. I actually think that might be relevant. We're kind of a 7 and a treasure Andy. And we can now put you in a drawer. And if we get doubled, if we need a jackpot and we have 666, we get doubled the value of our tokens. We pull this out, guarantee ourselves a jackpot that round. We're good to go, bro. I mean, I think, to be honest, I think you do the same strat. You go like 4 spins. Push the button on your final spin. We're obviously hoping for 7s or treasure. Not like that, though. And if it could hit with the chili pepper at the same time, that would be huge. Okay, so that was like obviously a horrible performance, but I don't really have control over that. just being real with you. And we do have space. How about How about another restock real quick? Restock the store for free at the end of every round. After the next spin, you get an extra spin with luck +7. This seems to go really well. I get that it could discard itself, but we can create one super spin. And then if we have to, we could buy this, which will give us 60 gold. But I hope we won't need it. This time I think we'll go 7 spins. And then on the final spin... I don't know if it works like... I'm thinking it works. I don't think we can get the luck on both spins. But we can get two... Our last 2 spins can have quite a lot of luck associated with them. Especially if one of them hits a chili pepper. Okay, that's... It would be nice if any of... Oh, these can't be golden, so I don't know what I'm talking about saying they should be golden, but whatever. That's pretty good. Okay. So we get 2 effects. And the chili pepper, so this is a big lucky one. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know if we're 7s or we're treasure posting, but that's pretty good, because now this one is also going to have a lot of luck. And if we wanted to, we could press it one... No, we can't press it one more time, because our stuff doesn't have charges on it. Okay, that was a pretty anemic performance at the end of that, but that's okay. Because we look at they're charged all the way back up. This is an interesting build, man. So we're not quite at beating the ante level, but we're pretty close, and we could always get that if we have to. And I think we may have to, but I hope we don't, obviously. Chili pepper's always here to help us out. Dude, the treasure chests, I mean, now I'm looking, if they'll let me look, just give me a second to look. Treasure chests are worth more than 7s, and they show up almost twice as frequently. It might be time to ditch this 7 setup and start rolling the treasure chests. They've had so much more opportunity to scale. Come on. You're trolling. You're trolling me. Either 1 lemon, we'll press a button. Chili pepper? Oh, a chili pepper. A chili pepper crystal treasure chest golden roll. We're not spending any tickets on a briefcase. This isn't a Quentin Tarantino movie. There's 520. That's going to get us through the next one, too. And then we got even more luck on this spin. Well, not even more. We have a little bit of luck on this spin because of the effect of the stone. Now, it will, at some point, it will discard itself. But I appreciate what it's doing for us up until that point. Okay. Do we want any of this? Restock the store. Oh, it gives us pattern multiplier +1. You know, I mean, I think at the end of every round is kind of crazy. I think you can go. Knowing that we have that jackpot we could summon at our own comfort level. Yeah, we're there. We need to reach 666. We're already there, so they're trying to offer me a deal, but I don't want the deal. I don't want your deal. Okay, fine. I'll click on it just to decline. I don't care about getting more cards for now. I want to talk on the phone. Halves the chance to manifest lemons and cherries permanently. And also, sure, it gave us a devious lick on our skull, but if it triggers 666, our stuff is worth double anyway. So that's huge for us. And then lemons showing up less often, cherries showing up less often means treasure chests show up a little bit more often. And we got no tickets. No tickets is not great. Huge. Okay. 7 spins. We don't push the button yet. We don't push the button. And we're going to have trinket space because the chili pepper is going to immolate itself soon. I am interested to see how this one ends up getting screwed up. And I'm not sweating the 7s. You know, it's just math, bro. The treasure chests are going to show up more often than the 7s. The 7s will show up on occasion. The first, several spins don't even matter, which means we should probably be spinning less and getting more rewards. But whatever. A chili pepper crystal, cherry was last run. I was so excited I almost went Frankie Valley mode for no reason. Still. Well, you're never going to be mad about diamonds. We're not necessarily stoked about diamonds, but we're not going to be mad about diamonds. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. 3 restocks. Chill. Rerolls all, I like this. Rerolls not all symbols that are not inside a pattern during the current spin. The problem is we can't get it because this is going to reroll all stuff for free at the end of every round. So that's not gonna help us at all. Because when we start this round, yeah, we have no way to get to where we want to go. But that's okay. Let's see. Well, we only have one. Honestly, here's what we should do. Minimum number of spins. When we get to one spin, press the button. That hasn't changed. Our methodology hasn't changed. Chili pepper spin. Button spin. And then if to see a chili pepper here would be divine. I took it for granted. I thought for sure it was going to happen. I don't get out of bed for bells. Sorry to say. Okay, on this one, I really need to see some good stuff, okay? Can I tell you? I think I see some good stuff. I think I see some good stuff. Because I see Jar of PP. During this round, all patterns with yellow symbols trigger an additional time. You know what has yellow symbols? Treasure chest, bro. Treasure chest. Chili pepper, what are you on right now? 1 activation. Perfect timing. Thanks for the ticket. Give me Jar of P. Totally fine by me. And one day, if we need a jackpot, we got it. If we need it, we got it right there. So, let's go to the next level. We get a nice setup of rewards there. New trinkets. When you're about to die, you get 2 extra rounds to discard this. Would be nice to put it in a drawer, honestly. Just so we have it available. Let's see what's on our phone first, though. Clovers happen more often. Double the value of diamonds and treasures. Boom. Looking for this. That's all we need to know. Because they're going to trigger twice as often. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my freaking god. Okay. You're going in the drawer. Then you're getting purchased. And then you're going in another drawer. And then you're coming out of this drawer. Now the only question is, if I die, will I be able to act fast enough to put this on the board to save me from death? And I don't know the answer. At the end of each round, chance of restoring a charge to all equipped Lucky Charms triggerable by the red button. It would be nice. We don't really have the space for it, though. I'm not really willing to get rid of anything. You're like the least valuable. We don't need the extra spins, but we'll like having the extra spins now that we have you on the red button. So, yeah, I think we're where we stand. I think we keep it up. Deposit 44. We want to do 7. We want to do as many spins as possible, like I just said. Then you press the button early. You press the button early because you want to trigger gold treasure chests as often as possible. This next spin is the big one because we got extra luck on it. Well, those are golden symbols, but they're not the ones we want. That's okay. All we care to see, I'm trying to keep you on the same page that I am, and it's also good for me to remind myself. All we care to see are treasure chests. We have so many ways to dodge death, though. We can manifest a jackpot by taking the horse out of the drawer. If we're going to die, that's huge. If we're gonna die, all we need to do is take the Ankh out and put it on the board, which will require us to, I think, maybe throw something away, but that's okay. I'm not sweating that. And even, like, that was not that impressive. We still basically hit where we needed to hit, man. We don't want cherries. All Lucky Charms triggered by the red button trigger 1 extra time. It does take away 1 space, though. Very tempting. It's very tempting. It's hard for me to say no to that because it's always fun to add more trinkets. But I gotta be honest with you, I know what I got. I know what I got and I believe in what I got. This time, we can play button on the final play. It doesn't really matter, but here's the thing. The jar is not ready to go. It needs more charges, so we're not really sweating that. The other ones don't have an impact on the whole round. They only have an impact on 1 spin. So I don't think it really matters when you pull them. You could do them at the start, you could do them at the end. Maybe it's probably better for us to be in the habit of doing them at the start so we don't accidentally forget to do them. That's a good point. Treasure, 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 treasure. Treasure, 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 treasure. Oh my god, Clover, Clover, Clover. We have 56, 56? Are you trolling? 56? Okay, all that being said, we're already over the limit. It is nice to buy this. I bet for 2 tickets, whenever a 666 appears, luck plus 10 on the next round. That's kind of crazy, but is it worth buying this just to get a charge on that? I think it is. But to be fair, we've already crossed the limit, basically. So, I think we save it just so we have one ready to go for the next round. It's all about just getting through those deadlines, man. It's like getting the first down in the NFL. We don't need to farm our money right now. We'll do one round where it's just like whatever we get, we'll call it free real estate. We really, of course, just want to see treasure chests that are golden. A phone effect that increases the incidence rate of treasure chests would be really nice. But I think we're still doing fine. We're on pace. I mean, we basically had 7 free spins. Okay, now, as you know, you buy this every time because it's free. Cost 2 gives you 4. Increase all symbols by their base value permanently when you press them. See, now that's also interesting. But going up by 3 is not that much, and it takes 3 rounds to charge. I don't think it's there. I don't think it's there. %chance for treasure chests to have the chain modifier. Now that's treasure chests appear more often. Boom, that's necessary. 25% chance of treasure chests. Now, if I could dump something, at some point we're going to be dumping bonus spins. You know it and I know it. Dump the bonus spins. Take Crystal Sphere, Avid, Symbols Multiplier +1, and a 12% chance for a chain modifier. Multiplier times 2 goes crazy. Deposit as much as you can. Now, I still think 7 spins is going to be pretty good. And without a doubt, you press the button immediately. And now, treasure will go insane. Bells will go crazy. Treasure! That's all we needed to see, treasure. Just a little bit of treasure. It would be nice if they could get the ones with the chain or the gold in on the fiasco here, but you're trolling me? They're not trolling me. They're not trolling me anymore. That's a big one. Okay, that's 3,600 plus the scaling. Bro, these bells are like actually flicking me. Get them out of here. Those guys got recharged, which is good. Remember, we got ways to manifest the jackpot, so I'm not sweating that too much. And did deadline 7 or deadline 6 might be the last deadline, so we're very close to quote unquote winning a run. 7s manifest more often. I think it's a roll. 5 patterns causes you to double the value of all symbols. We haven't really had high chances of patterns. You are very, well, no, you're very good early. You're not that good. That's the same thing. If you didn't score any patterns, the next one will have a big one in the center. I mean, there's good stuff there, but you gotta also, that's what we wanted to see. You gotta also remember that it doesn't just have to be good, it has to be better than what I already have, and it has to justify using the mental energy to do the evaluation process. That's the hard part. That's the really tricky part right there. Okay, we're looking for a huge golden spin on this one. Diamond Crooks is taking over. Not a big fan of that. That's okay. I mean, it's something, but we really want to see treasure chests. It's treasure chests or bust. That's a big one. The re-trigger, the gold causing the buff in the future. Lemons, not so much, but that's okay. Bells, the bells! They're flicking me! Niles. Okay, congrats. You triggered like 1,000 patterns. Nobody cares, man. Now you're just gonna hit me with a beam of light, and I'm gonna have to deal with the YouTube comments. Come on. How could you do this to me? Either way, we crossed the threshold. We want to start saving for our next ante. Every 7 spins, patterns repeat. 7 luck. Symbols multiplier +1 grows every time. If one pattern shows, transform it to the most valuable symbol. It's really hard for me to not at least consider it, but I don't think it's quite good enough. Increase all symbols by their base value permanently, then restock the store together with this charm. Well, I added 5 to the value of treasure chests. I don't know if that was very sensible. Either way, I think we're fine, just to be clear. I'm not reading all that. There's too much stuff to read these days. Violence in movies and blank on TV. You know what I'm talking about? On which we used to rely. Okay, big roll. Treasure chest me. The bells are taking me out, man. That was probably how Quasimodo felt. I don't know, I've never seen the movie or read the book. Every time I'm on a Disney cruise, I'm always like, I wonder if you're honored if they give you the role of Quasimodo during the Golden Mickeys. You know what I'm talking about? Is it an honor, or is it like a backhanded compliment? It's like you can sing, but you're no Prince Charming. Okay. Can't afford it, bro. Can't afford it. Either way, we can afford this. Now we need to get to 33,000, and we're already going to be basically at 20,000. That would be awesome. But first, double clovers and bells. Increase the value of patterns with 3 or less symbols by their base value. I think I just want more of these. And then I think I want to get rotated Hamsa obsessive. Every last pattern triggers 1 more time. And you get... It'd be nice to get the charge too, don't get me wrong. The only question is, what do you dump? This is patterns multiplier +1. This gives us... This is symbols multiplier. You can't dump that. You can dump this. The rest are relevant. Even though, like... To be fair, this guy's just here for 666 protection, so he could probably go too, but we need you. We don't need a chili pepper. We don't need money equal to our current interest. We'll keep... We could get rid of you because we have so many ways to avoid death. Oh, you know what? I think we got to go to deadline 7, so maybe, like, don't get too greedy with it. So on our last spin... On our last spin is when we're going to want to press the button. As long as the jar isn't ready, and the jar is not ready. This is big. This is a big one. Anytime you get golden treasure chests, that's a big one. Take it from a pirate. Huge. We still have 666 protection. We've got ways to... Oh, that was the last spin. I didn't press the button. But we did get a nice payout regardless. I didn't really save any charges, though. I just didn't use the extra luck and get 1 extra spin that we should have gotten. You know, I'm realizing, I forgot, this guy is very likely to... This one charm is very likely to be gone. Isn't it supposed to... A 15% chance of getting rid of it every time you use it. We don't really want, like, the rewards they're granting us, to be honest. I think we want to spin more because we want to get charges for this so that it's ready to go on the next round. So let's take this all the way up to the top, but then not win. 7 spins, and then you do want to press the button on the last spin because you want to stack as much luck on 1 spin as possible, I think. And you know what? We're probably going to end up trying to take this run to endless mode. And if we take it to endless mode, we definitely want to use that horse we put in one of our drawers. I didn't use it again. Oh my god, I'm sorry. As soon as I clicked the button, I was like... I mean, it's gambling. It's addictive, I guess. What can I say, man? I definitely don't want... I mean, we could be re-rolling, but what do we care? On the last roll, you use it. When it says spins left 1, you press the button. You even get 1 extra spin out of it. Big, 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 big. How we looking? I gotta look at treasure chests. 280 base value? Or value? I guess it's not base. Wait! This is huge. So now, you've actually triggered, which means now you're worth 840. Oh, sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Take me out? Oh wait, I can't take it out of the drawer. I need to have it out there already. Okay, but just don't forget to press the button, because... Wait, those are going to be worth a lot? Yeah, diamonds are still good. That 666 might be like the best thing that's ever happened to us, man. But then you definitely press the button. Because our treasure chest will be worth so much. Oh, that's big. That's big. And then we also get one more roll. And that roll should also have the luck from the coin, but also the luck from Hamza. A jackpot of treasure chests would go so crazy. Okay, I mean, this is not nearly as good, but it's still... I mean, it's basically not going to move the needle at all, but that's fine. It looked nice. And the jar is ready to go. Okay, well, you know, I think if the next one is the one, I think I know what we got to do, man. How much do you want from me? This is the one. Deadline 7? Or maybe this one isn't the one, man, because it says that it's still not ready to open. I don't want your deal! I do not accept your deal. Don't care. Lemons manifest more often. Don't care. I know what I got. What do you got for me? Double your tickets, set your money to 0. Halves the chance for clovers and bells. Insane. Because by having the chance of clovers and bells, we got a 5% extra chance of treasure chests. That's enormous. Okay, re-roll me. That's trash. These are all trash. I don't want more bells. I don't want more spins. Symbols multiplier +2 for every restock you have. You're trolling. We go again. That's big. Cigarettes are a slight buff, but not good enough to care. We go again. What do you got for me? Non-yellow symbols trigger an additional time. I'm going one more. I don't care. I don't care. Coins are... I'm going one more. Car battery. Nice to have, actually. Kind of a great one to have. We're going to farm. I'm going to farm on you. You're getting farmed on. Let me show you how much you're about to get farmed on, okay? Are you ready for this? 7 spins. Push the button immediately. Get ready. It's jackpot season. I know we've still got the horse in the drawer. I need that for a round that I'm not totally sure I can beat. Where's my treasure chest? I'm mad. Where's my treasure chest? No, I don't need 2 of them. I need like 8 of them stacked up in a very specific pattern. And I need... go ahead, hit me with an early 666. See if I care if you hit me with an early 666. They're teasing me. Why don't you just go ahead and do it? I literally do not care. You're only going to make us more powerful than you could possibly imagine anyway. Not even that good. Skip it, 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 skip it. I'm pressing the button to skip it. Skip it, skip, 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 skip. Give me my next spin. Give me my next spin. I want it, I want it, I want it. That's why I'm here. I want the spin. I don't want the money. I want to spin. The spin is the money. For me, the juice is the squeeze. Okay. Sorry, I blacked out for a second. Did we want any of these? We kind of take advantage of that one. And then we're going to farm you again. Get ready to get farmed again. Worth. Trash. Complete trash. A joke. If you're not going to give me treasure chests, skip the animation. I don't want to see it. 24,000. I don't even get out of bed for that at this point. What are we on? Like Ante 6? I don't get out of bed for that. But you know what? You're keeping it warm until I can guarantee myself a jackpot with the maximum value of the treasure chest that I've ever gotten in my life. So for that, I'm appreciative. Those diagonals are getting pretty strong. What pattern is mogging the most? It's not like I can really fix my patterns too much. Oh my god. 42 on the horizontal XL. 35 on below? Crazy. I mean, obviously we're gonna go one more round, but just let me take a peek at what you got here. Lemons. Chain modifier. I'm sick of the chain modifier. Random token clovers. I want something. I want something that is going to give me more. How much do I need? Like nothing. I want something that's going to give me more. All lucky charms triggered by this get triggered an additional time. Is there a way to fit you? Is there a way to fit you? I could dump you. I could dump you. What's in here? Okay. I know what I do. You go in the drawer. No, you get thrown away. Thank you for the one time you did something for me. I actually genuinely appreciate it. Give me the nuclear button, but don't use the nuclear button yet. Honestly, we need you to get charged as soon as possible. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to deposit some money. They want us to get to 200,000. We've unlocked sexy calendar. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to give you the money. We're going to give you the money right away. Now let me take a peek at the memory pack. What did we get out of that? For the rest of the run, 666 has double chances to show up. Whenever you hit a jackpot, you recover all coins lost. Whenever a deadline ends, add the devious trait to a random charm. Interesting. The last round of every deadline has 1666 guaranteed. Those are conditions we could start a run with. Okay, so this was what I was planning for, okay? Oh, the tickets. So now we're in endless mode. We already won the run. First off, we unlocked the drawer. You want to keep playing? Yes, because I've waited my whole life for this. I would like to re-roll you. You're not good enough for me. I would like to increase charm space by 1 permanently. Now we're talking. What do we do with that? Where's my charm space increase, bro? Where's my charm space increase? Well, whatever. Is it possible, is it crazy to say we don't need golden treasure chests? You're probably actually the worst. As much as I like you, I'm gonna put you in the drawer. Why? 1 second. So am I being shouted at from the other side of the room? I don't think so. I think it's my wife shouting, "Oh my God," instead. Once I have her Discord chat open, or her Twitch chat open. Hey chat, is she screaming Ryan or "Oh my God"? She's not screaming Ryan. Okay, carry on. She's screaming Friday night. Oh, she's playing the Friday night song. She's playing the Friday night song. My bad. From American Idol. She's screaming Friday night. All right, saved. It's around, like, it's getting pretty soon to be leave for kid pickup time, but I'm on morning drop-off duties this year. I'm not on afternoon pickups, so I was just making sure I wasn't being requested. Wait, no, sorry, I've screwed up. You do need to go back in the drawer. Put that back in the drawer. Cut that loud mess out, because we're gonna take the horse out, and then we're going to deposit a little bit, but we're guaranteeing ourselves that we're gonna spin a jackpot. It's not gonna necessarily be on the first roll, but there will be a jackpot involved here. Now, you can only hope that it's a jackpot of treasure chests, of course. Even just getting some treasure chests will be pretty good, but a jackpot of treasure chests would go insane. A jackpot of bells? $120 points, bro. Oh, okay, great. Sure, an ultra jackpot. An ultra jackpot for 6,000. Hey, how much do I need again? Oh, 800,000, bro. I need treasure chests. A single match of treasure chests is worth more than the jackpot of bells. Hamsa. Oh my God, lemons. You're acting like it's not a 30% chance to spin treasure chests on every symbol, bro. You're literally trolling me. Okay, so what do? We go again. I don't know what to tell you. We go again. We buy car battery, charge up I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. We're gonna charge up the piss. We could bring something else out there, but we could just get a better thing as well. More diamonds? We don't want more diamonds. 666 gives you more spins. We don't care. Triggers randomly, happens more often. Don't care. Roll it. I don't care. If you didn't get anything on the last one, I don't care. All I care about is seeing more treasure chests. I don't care about golden diamonds. I don't care about lemons having a modifier. I'll spend 43 grand on a reroll. I had to think about it. Okay, bells could have the battery modifier. That could be big, because at least now if we get bells, we'll charge up our jar. And they get to trigger like multiple times. Excuse me, where's the freaking battery icon on you? Where's the battery icon on yous? Otherwise, you're just sitting, I'm just wasting my time. And then you flashbang me. And I gotta pay the price. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. There's something there. 48,000 on a small pattern, nothing to sneeze at. Can you do me a favor and show me some treasure chests, bro? You're trolling me? You're trolling me? Hamsa, treasure chest? No batteries. Okay, well, I'll tell you one thing. You had your day in the sun, and you've disappointed me, so here's what's gonna happen next. Because I ain't going down like that. You know I ain't going down like that. So you're cut. You're trash. You don't deserve to be on the board with the items that help me win the game. Hold on to that one for a second. You're going out there. What, oh, we got nothing in there. Okay. So we got an Ankh out there that will save us from death. Gives us 2 extra rounds. That might not be enough. And then reroll. That's some extra tickets. What do you got going on? Plus 3% to your interest. We do not care. We do not, I assure you, we do not care. All right, we go again. 7 spins, bro. This time, we don't press the button till the end because we don't have a charge on the yellow jar. On 1 spin, oh, that's big. That's relatively big. On 1 spin remaining, which we're not at yet. On 1 spin remaining, we press it. I'm reminding myself so I don't forget. It's very easy for me to forget that, as you've seen. So this is the one. Now you hover over the button. That's another big round, honestly. Press it. Double it up, and then give me the Hamsa. That's a big spin for luck. Oh my god. The prophesied jackpot of treasure chests has happened. And it's being re-triggered a couple of times. More. 8,000, it's nothing! Okay, actually 170,000 is really good. That's really good. But you're not gonna kill me. I did the math, not enough coins. Yeah, but I got this. I'm not sweating it. I'm not even worried. You can't kill me. Told you. Okay, we get 2 bonus rounds. Treasures manifest more often. Oh my god. And I get 2 more rounds. Is the jar gonna be ready? The jar's not even close, bro. Okay, well, here's what I would say first. Let her fly for 1 round. And if it looks like you're not gonna get there, you can press the button. But it really would be, like next round, you can press the button. It really would be better to have the yellow liquid and the treasure chests going off at the same charge. But maybe in the shop, we could just buy a battery charge later and get them synced up. Hamsa. That's a really good roll. But we're gonna have to make a judgment call. I'm gonna be dreaming about this game tonight, I can tell. 100,000? I think you gotta... Cooler heads have to prevail. Cooler heads have to prevail. What does that mean? It means you press the button. Start the round. 7 spins. Press the button. It's also, it serves the double effect of making more golden treasure chests appear, which will probably make treasure chests better in the future, which might allow us to keep scaling, although realistically I think this is probably going to be our last round because we're going to have a hard time hitting whatever the next threshold is. I mean, that's assuming we even hit it on this one, which remains to be seen. Ooh, that would have been bad timing. I think we might have made it, didn't we? We only needed like 250,000 or something. Yeah, we made it on this one, as long as we don't 666. And that's looking pretty good. If we could just give ourselves like guaranteed charges of the button, we might be able to survive a little bit longer, man. Plus, don't forget about Hamsa. If I'm also being real with you, I think we have a case to get rid of our red crystal. Because we can no longer justify pressing the button often because things are like out of... I guess we could have pressed it on that one, but... I think it's lost some of its utility, let's put it that way. Okay, we make those. What do you want to see now? 6 million? I think it could be possible. Double the value of diamonds and treasures. It literally is all you need. 1370 on that. That's huge. And they show up 30% of the time. I don't think we want this. I know it looks like we want it, but we rarely score only one pattern these days. And that's the only time that triggers. Look at that. Look at the restocks we've triggered there. Slightly scaled treasures, not really interested. Battery charge can be applied. We need that. And I'm sorry, you've served us well, but you gotta go. Being able to charge our stuff up more frequently is exactly what we need. Now, to get to 6 milli, it's not gonna be easy. Unless we get really lucky really early. So I really want my two button abilities to be synced up, man. So the way that we could do that is just if we get lucky enough to get some battery charges that actually, of course we score one pattern right off the bat, but that's not making much of a difference, to be honest, right here. Because we do need to get to 6 million. So once again, we scored 0 batteries, and I'm being literally trolled. We kind of gotta send you. And then hope we get to sync the charges anyway. I think. Have to get a little lucky here. Jackpot of treasure chests with batteries attached is kind of like, that's our ideal, and that's where we're gonna start the negotiation process. Okay, and I'm now revising my negotiation process. I'll settle for just about anything that gets points. You've successfully called my bluff. This is a Hamsa roll. I'd really love to see wall of treasure chests with battery charges. Oh my god, we didn't even get to score our battery, so we don't get a charge off of it. Well, let's call it like we see it, man. We need about 4 million points. Every 7 spins plus 7 luck. Whenever 5+ patterns trigger during a spin, get a multiplier. I actually think that's important. And let's be honest, you're apparently worthless, like everything else that adds a battery symbol. They just never get scored. So let's add this and then hope to scale this multiplier really, really, really quickly. I'm not even worried about the interest is a drop in the bucket at this stage of our existence, man. Okay, we're getting really close to like you need a jackpot territory. There's multipliers. Okay, the multipliers can run quick, but we gotta get them going quick. That's 3, right? We don't get a pentacle out of that. Okay, we're screwed. We're screwed unless Hamsa comes through in the clutch. Hamsa didn't do anything. We've been killed. But we got a charge. Is there anything I could do? You know what I could do? At least put this in the drawer. And then put this in the drawer. And then put this in the drawer. That way, we'll start with a full suite of drawers next time I play the game. Okay. I don't know what that's gonna do, but, let me just see what it would do. Oh my god, we unlocked so much stuff. was that for filling up the Battle of Trojan? Ah! What the heck? You need 5 corpses to unlock the key on top. We've changed the game, man. Hey, for now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'll see you next time. Later.